Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's vlog. I am starting today's vlog in the Target parking lot. I meant to start the vlog before I went in, but I got sidetracked and I went in, and then halfway through shopping I realized I wanted to vlog. So I'm starting the vlog now after going shopping. I need to eat something right now. I am so hungry. I picked up these Favorite Day peppermint crunch filled cookies. It says dipped chocolate cookies with vanilla mint cream flavor filling, topped with peppermint crunch, and they sounded so good. So I'm going to bust into these while I start today's vlog. I am disgustingly hungry. I'm at that point in pregnancy where if I'm not eating every 2 hours, which that's pretty good, sometimes it's like every hour, I feel ill. So I'm going to bust into these. But today's vlog, I actually was not planning on vlogging today prior to today. Today's video, I'm trying to think, what is today? Today's a Friday. Yeah, Monday's video was supposed to be my Genderwivestales video. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened. I filmed that like a week or two ago, and the footage mysteriously disappeared. I had deleted it off of my phone after putting it onto my computer, and then I cleaned out my computer, not realizing that I don't have, or that I needed to save that footage. So that video is gone. I love peppermint flavored things around the holidays. I mean, in general, I love peppermint, but all the like candy cane flavored things are so good. So when I was uploading today's video, my Shein Cyber Monday sale, I realized that in like my footage log, in my like downloaded videos log, that my Genderwivestales video was missing. So that is when I decided I was going to just film today whatever I had going on, and then refilm the Genderwivestales, which kind of sucks because at this point I'm 13 weeks. I did do the sneak peek gender test at around 9 or 10 weeks, and I got those results in like 2 weeks ago. And then a few days after that, I got my NIPT test results in, and that like confirmed the gender. Both of those tests came back the same. So before I had taken that, I had filmed the Genderwivestales. Now I know the gender of the baby, but I'm still going to film the Genderwivestales. We'll go through all of those just so that you guys can hear them and see them. And it is very interesting how sometimes things like don't line up. They truly are wives' tales. They're not like truths. But I figured out it would still be entertaining for me to film the wives' tales, get that up so that you guys can kind of make your own conclusions, jump to your own conclusions on what you think the gender of the baby is. And then, like I said, I do know the gender of the baby. My friend Casey is going to come over next week, and we're going to film the gender reveal. And then that video I want to put up on my birthday during Vlogcember. So even though I already know the gender of the baby, unfortunately, I like don't remember how the outcome, like what the outcome was for the first time that I filmed the Genderwivestales. But like I said, it is interesting to see how like certain things line up and everything now knowing the gender. Choking. But yeah, I don't even know if this is making any sense. I'm like so hungry and in a daze that I'm like rambling, but I just went to Target. I'm gonna head home. I'll show you guys what I picked up. Nothing too crazy. I did actually wind up coming last week, I think it was. I picked up some things for the boys' teachers for their Hanukkah party that's next week, so I figured I'll show you guys that stuff too. I do want to get that stuff wrapped up and put away so like that's done, because I feel like next week I have a really chaotic week. I have plans on Monday with my friend Ashley. I have to get an MRI on Tuesday. I have plans with Casey on Wednesday. Thursday we're celebrating Hanukkah, and Friday is the Hanukkah party, and then like we're into Hanukkah, so I need to wrap all of their Hanukkah gifts next week. I'm waiting on like 2 things to come, so I just want to wrap the teachers' things to like get that out of the way so that it doesn't get lost in the chaos of next week. So we'll do a haul when we get home, we'll wrap that stuff and then we'll sit down and I will film the gender wives tales for you. But I'm gonna go drive home and eat my cookies and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, just got home from Target. I wound up picking up toilet paper and paper towels, and then we also needed some dishwasher pods. We had to re-up on all of like our essentials. And then I showed you guys these cookies. Also, I did not vlog last weekend. Last weekend I built this bed. My mom ordered a new bed for back here, since this is the room she stays in whenever she comes. And although this was the bed that we had in here previously, it is the front gate easy bed. This is a queen size air mattress. I feel like it did the job for having guests and everything. However, for the boy's birthday this year, my mom, sister's boyfriend, and brother are all coming to stay. So my mom ordered a real bed frame and a real mattress. I went ahead and put this together for this room. And then this bed, I'm actually going to set up like a little bedroom out here with the queen air mattress and like a lamp and everything for my sister and her boyfriend to stay, and my brother will sleep on the couch. So she just wanted to get a new bed in here so that we had enough space for everyone. And then also she's going to come and stay once the baby is born for a little bit of time on a real bed. Just so it's like better for her back and everything. Like, this is a great bed, don't get me wrong, it stayed so firm. I blew it up when we originally got it 4 years ago and it stayed blown up down here and it rarely lost any air, but it was a little difficult to get in and out of for her, so she ordered herself a new bed. I went ahead and built this last weekend. But back to what I got at Target. So showed you those cookies, picked up these 2 little Pez to be stocking stuffers for the boys. I thought they were so cute, a little donut and a little pizza. These were like $2 and change each. So I picked those up, and then some applesauces for the boys because we ran out and we need applesauce for this weekend. So these 3 things need to go upstairs. Everything else can stay down here. I'm going to go take my jacket and my bag off, and then I'll show you guys what I picked up for their teachers for their Hanukkah / holiday party. I'm now eating a banana. But for the boys, for their teachers, I wound up doing the same thing that I did last year for their teachers. They do have 3 new teachers, so it's not like their teachers are getting repeat gifts. They have 3 new teachers this year. So what I wound up doing last year, if you guys, I don't even remember what vlog I did it in, I wound up doing mugs with the teacher's initial on them. These 2 were so cute. They were in the front of Target when I went in there that day to pick out mugs. So I got a J and an S. They didn't have a P for one of their teachers whose name starts with a P, but I found this one that has like black and gold, like how these ones have letter and gold. So super similar. The handles just, actually, yeah, this one has the P on both sides. These ones don't. But I figured it matched with everything. And what I do, all of this stuff is still from last year. I stuff it with this little like filling, and then on the top of it, I go ahead and put a Target gift card. I try and get ones that are not Christmas related, just because the boys do go to a Jewish nursery school, and although the teachers, like last year their teacher wasn't Jewish, although the teachers don't have to be Jewish to work there, you never know what someone celebrates. So I picked up these 3 really pretty, just like basic holiday ones that I will put in their mugs, and then I wrap it with a cellophane, and then I have this really pretty lace this year that I'm going to tie around the top. So I actually think I'm going to do this quickly now so I can set these aside and be done with this, and then we'll head upstairs and do the Genderwivestales. had so much trouble doing it this time. I have no idea why. By the time I got to the third one, it definitely went a lot smoother and I got the hang of it. But I think they look so pretty with the lace and the little gift cards in there. I think it's like the perfect little gift to give the teachers for the holidays. Because you can't really go wrong with a mug. Who doesn't need a mug, love a mug, use a mug? And Target, I mean, you can't really go wrong with Target either. So these are done. I'm gonna stick them back in this bag so that I could just carry it right to school that day. But I'm really glad I got this done. So now I'm gonna head upstairs. I gotta get my computer and we will do the Genderwivestales. Okay, my living room is a disaster. So we're filming in what is going to become baby's room. This is the like spare playroom we have upstairs. That was the playroom until we redid the den. And now this room is just basically storage. But this will become baby's room. So I'm filming in here to do the Genderwivestale. Now, I can't remember the exact ones that I did, but I did go ahead and screenshot 2 different pictures off of Google. We're going to look at the Mayan gender predictor calendar, the Chinese gender predictor calendar, and we're going to do the ring test. So hopefully we can get through all of this without making today's video so extremely long, but I am excited to rerun through these things. Like I said, I know the gender now, so it's actually more fascinating to see how these things pan out now, knowing the gender and seeing what things don't line up. And then with all of this information, you guys can jump to your conclusions. I actually asked you guys over on Instagram what you thought it was, and a lot of you guys said girl. So we will see if these wives' tales sway how you feel about the baby. But like I said, I will be announcing in just a few short weeks on my birthday, which is December 18th. So let's start with the pictures that I screenshotted. So the first one is from like the Pampers website. They do like a little old wives' tales. This is 10 common old wives' tales for predicting baby gender. So the first one, morning sickness. Lots of nausea, it's a girl. Mild or non-existent, it's a boy. So I'm actually going to get a little sticky up so we can keep tab of everything. Okay, so for this one, I've had, I mean, not lots of morning sickness, but I did have 3 weeks of morning sickness or nausea, which with the boys, I did not have any morning sickness or nausea. So for the first one, we're gonna say that sways girl. The next one, craving sweets, it's a girl. Craving salty, it's a boy. And this one's really hard. I feel like it's kind of split down the middle, but I have been leaning towards eating more salty things like salt and vinegar chips. In the beginning, I really wanted Greek salads that were like tangy, salty, vinegary. I'm trying to think. But then, like if I'm having a random craving, sometimes it's for like cereal or Pop-Tarts, and those are sweet things. But that was more so in like the beginning. I think this one we're gonna say salty, which is boy. Okay, next one, it says heartburn, consistent and intense, it's a girl. Mild or non-existent, it's a boy. And I have had 0 heartburn up until this point. I feel like, do you get heartburn this early in pregnancy? I feel like even with the boys, I got no heartburn. So we're gonna say no heartburn is boy. Okay, next one. Bump position and size, high and wide or low and narrow. I actually feel like my bump is starting a little bit higher. With the boys, it was very low and petite and round at the bottom. This time around, I do find that I'm filling out higher up, especially like when I get bloated at the end of the night. I don't really have, I mean, now I feel like I have a bit of a bump, but like in the beginning, I feel like it filled out higher up. So for this one, I'm gonna say high and wide, so that is girl. Okay, next one, weight gain throughout your body or just in the belly. With the boys, I was just in my belly. This time around, my mom said my face looked super round super early on, so she thinks I'm gaining a little bit of weight in my face. My butt has gotten bigger, so I'm definitely gaining weight in my butt. So I'm actually gonna say I'm gaining weight all over. So this is girl as well. Next one, hair, nails, and skin. Dry, brittle, and oily / acne prone is girl. Shiny, strong, and dry, boy. And I can already, I mean, you guys can see I've been complaining about it since the start of this pregnancy. my skin has been so bad, and some of you have actually commented on my videos where I've been complaining about my skin and saying that acne is a sign that you're having a girl. They also say that girls like take your beauty. Like with boys, you get the true like pregnancy glow, and with girls, they take your beauty away. So I've been feeling pretty ugly about myself. So this one, we're also going to say girl. Okay, Linea Niagara starts below the belly button, it's a girl, and starts above the belly button, it's a boy. I don't have one of these yet. I didn't get my Linea Niagara with the twins until pretty late in my pregnancy. I'm only 13 weeks now, so I'm actually going to skip this one because I have nothing to say about it. Next one, baby's heartbeat. Fast, above 140, it's a girl. Slow, below 140, it's a boy. And at the last appointment I had at 12 weeks, the baby's heart rate was 167. And I remember with the boys, it was like 139. One of theirs, I remember this sticking out. One of their heart rates was like 139. And that was like before I found out that I was having boys. So 167 is higher than 140, it's faster. So for heart rate, we're gonna say girl as well. Okay, next one, preferred sleeping position, right side versus left side. Weirdly enough, I've been preferring sleeping on my back, and I'm never a back sleeper, and you can't sleep on your back late in pregnancy, so I'm trying to like soak it in now. But if I'm not sleeping on my back, I can breathe better when I'm sleeping on my left, like my nose. I've been getting over a cold. So the last few weeks I've actually been sleeping on my left side, which is boy. Okay, now on to the next little screenshot that I took. Some of the things are repetitive, so I'll just skip those. So this one starts with Chinese gender calendar. The Chinese calendar, if you guys are unfamiliar, this is like super accurate for some reason for a lot of people. It goes by the age you were at conception and the month that you conceived. So I was 25 when I conceived, and we conceived in September. I will throw up a picture right here so you guys can see. But the Chinese gender calendar reads boy. But the Mayan also goes by age of conception and month of conception, but theirs is different because in the Mayan calendar, 25 in September leads to girl. So I have to sneeze. For me, the Chinese gender predictor calendar says boy, but the Mayan says girl. Okay, next, where's my little picture? Heart rate we did, cravings we did, morning sickness we did, dad's weight. I feel like Harris doesn't look like he's gained a ton of weight so far. We still have quite a few months of my pregnancy left. But they say that if the dad gains weight as well during the pregnancy, it's a girl. If he maintains his weight, it's a boy. As of right now, I feel like Harris is maintaining his weight, so this one is going to be boy. Mom's emotions. Moody equals girl. Happy equals boy. I would say overall, I do feel happier. Like for me, pregnancy and the hormones really level me out. I feel like I'm my most sane and normal when I am pregnant. So overall, I've been feeling happy. However, I mentioned this in my Thanksgiving vlog that I cry so easy at TikTok videos, TV commercials, random things that the boys are doing. I'm a lot more emotional in terms of like crying at the drop of a hat. I feel like I didn't really have that with the boys. Harris went out one day last week, and for some reason, him leaving and going out, I wasn't like upset that he was leaving. The feeling of him leaving made me sad, made me want to cry. So I am going to say for emotions, moody. So that is girl. We already did mom's skin. Headaches. I have been having a lot of headaches, and they say no headaches, girl, lots of headaches, boys. So headaches, that's going to be boy. We did carrying. Dreams. I've been having crazy intense dreams. I mentioned this in my 7-week update over on my Instagram. I filmed a few random weekly updates and saved them to my drafts and have been uploading them. I have been having weird dreams. So for this, we're going to say girl. Mother's intuition, my intuition all along has been girl. just like how different this pregnancy has felt. I think because I had the morning sickness, that piqued my interest. My mom said my face being rounder. She looked at me and just felt that I was having a girl. So I've been saying all along that I think I'm having a girl. So that's my intuition. Also, Jack, he told his teachers I was having a girl way before I found out the gender of the baby. He's been saying I've been having a girl since like I told them that there was a baby in my belly. So he thinks it's a girl. Ben doesn't really care. Like, Ben hasn't really said much. Every time I ask him, what do you think baby is? He never really says anything. But Jack's been saying it's a girl. So the current age and month of conception, that is the Mayan calendar. If it's odd and even, it's a girl. So for me, I was 25 when we conceived in the 9th month. So that's why the Mayan calendar reads girl for me. Sleeping side we did nose shape. My mom told me that my nose looks bigger. It looks how my face looked towards the end of my pregnancy. And I always thought, I heard that that had to do with having a girl, but for some reason this gender predictor says a wider nose or a bigger nose, that means you're having a boy. So I'm just gonna go based off what the picture says. And for me, my family has been saying my nose looks a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna say a boy for that one. That is, let's see, how many did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 16 different wives' tales. We're gonna do the last one, which is the ring test. There definitely are so many more wives' tales that you can find on the internet. I know there's one like if you pee on baking soda, if it bubbles, you're having a certain gender. I've heard of that before. I've heard of a lot of crazy ones. We're gonna just stick with these 16 and the ring test. So the ring test, hold on, I just lost it. The ring test says if the ring swings back and forth, it means you're having a boy. If the ring swings in a circle, you're having a girl. So I need to rip out a piece of my hair to put the ring on. I'm going to use this ring that I got in from Italo Jewelry like 2 Christmases ago. It's a white sapphire ring, which is so pretty. I just like never wear jewelry, so I never wear something like this, but it is very pretty and sparkly. So I'm going to, I wish I had like a piece. Oh, I have a, wait, where did that go? Where did that piece of hair go? Okay, I had a piece of hair in my sweater, so no need to rip any out. So they say you can use a string, but I feel like I hear a lot of people who use their hair. So what you're supposed to do is you put your ring through your string, try and get it even. So that I can hold it still. All right, we're gonna twist the ends. Okay, so now I'm going to wait for the ring to get steady, and like it said, back and forth. Oh no, I lost my hair. Hello. Back and forth, it's a boy. In a circle, it's a girl. So let's try and steady my arm. And let's see, let's give it a minute. I feel like it's just spinning around in a circle. And I don't think it's supposed to do that. So let's try this again. Okay, this time almost instantly it started going in a circle, if you guys can see that. And it's continuing. I mean, you can see I'm holding my hand pretty straight and it is going back and forth in a circle. So that means girl. So now I'm going to tally up all of the different wives' tales that we did, and we're going to see what the wives' tales sway to. So let's count all the boys. Let's count girls first, because the first one I have here is Naja, which is girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 10 girls. Let's count the boys. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 boys. So that means based on all of the old wives' tale tests that I did today, the wives' tales are leaning towards me having a girl if we average them all together. If we add them all up, I have 10 for girls and 7 for boys. So let me know down below what you think. If you have any intuition about what you think this pregnancy is, like I said, I already know. So it's kind of been fun having this like little secret of knowing already. All our family and everything know. Like when I do the gender reveal, it's not going to be a surprise to like my family and immediate friends. It's more for you guys. My friend Casey is going to make a cake and we're going to cut it and it's going to be very festive. We're going to do it for my Christmas tree. We're filming that next week, and then like I said, it'll be up for my birthday. So super exciting. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. With that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.